Hey, what's up, guys? Michael with TechEds here. Hope you're doing well. This is just going to be a real quick, kind of impromptu video. Got my hands on the new iPad Pro today, which everybody knows is kind of this week's hot topic. Brand new product from Apple. A lot of speculation about what it's actually good for, whether it's overpriced, how people are going to use it. I'm not going to get into any of that right now. We'll probably have a series of videos on it down the road. Definitely a full review coming later once we get some hands-on time with it. But this is kind of just a fun video that I wanted to do personally, primarily because there's been a lot of talk about the iPad Pro's size and is it too big and people's impressions of it. And this is going to be my honest first time impression with it. I've never seen one in person. Didn't see one in the store, as a demo unit. Obviously wasn't at the Apple event when they announced it. So this is my literal first time my eyes have laid eyes on this product, and just going to see what I think about it. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Now I went ahead and did up to the 128 gigabyte storage model. I just didn't think 32 gigabytes was going to cut it for storage. And I know that Apple's really pushing cloud storage and utilizing all of the iCloud and Dropbox and stuff like that for your documents, but I couldn't resist going with the 128, even though it was more expensive. I also went with the space gray model. I thought it would just look better for gaming and media to have that black bezel all around it. So, okay, here it is. It's actually really light. I'm surprised at how light it is. I know Apple says it's light, but it really is light. They feel like they've got the weight distributed really nicely. I could see maybe in portrait mode it being a little big to hold for a long time with one hand, but in landscape I think it feels really nice in the hand. And first impression of the size, it's definitely a big iPad. It's a lot bigger than the previous generations, but I don't think it's too big at all. I think it'll be a really nice workspace, especially with the split screen apps. Now, disclaimer, I am 6'5" and I have large hands, so my perspective is a little skewed probably to the average user. But yeah, right out the bat, I think it's a great size. Yeah, that is a big screen. So everything else in the box, aside from the iPad, obviously you've got the power brick and the lightning cable to charge it. And this actually looks like it's a lot longer than the normal lightning cables you get with the phone, which that's good. So I guess they're kind of maybe adopting that laptop mentality where you're sitting at a desk for a while and want to plug it in. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then I'm sure this is just Apple stickers and all the regular paperwork that comes with it. But let's see. Again, gosh, that is pretty big. There's been some form factor differences compared to the previous version, primarily where they've moved the volume buttons and also included the new smart connector, this 3-pin connector here. And this is what they're doing to transmit power and data for devices like the Apple Smart Keyboard. And also they've allowed third parties to start manufacturing some stuff for that as well. I think Logitech already has a couple of cases out for it. And then of course there's a lightning connector on the bottom. Oh, and the speakers. This is one thing I'm actually really looking forward to testing, is there's now 4 speakers, one in each corner. So you've got stereo sound now in the iPad, and they are smart in the sense that depending on which way you're actually holding the iPad, the sound will adjust to fit whichever orientation you're using. So that's pretty cool. I do have a previous generation iPad here, just kind of for a size comparison. Put them side by side on the table here. Yeah, man, that really does dwarf the previous generations. You set them up like that. That's a big difference. That's a lot of extra screen. It's going to be really nice, again, especially for multitasking. And I think this is the cool thing that I thought from when Apple actually did the keynote, is that the height of the older generation iPads is actually the width of the iPad Pro, which I thought was pretty cool. It's kind of how they decided what size to make it in terms of the apps. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, that's it. This is my first impressions in the unboxing. Again, it is big. I don't think it's too big by any means. I think for what it's meant for, it's going to be a good size. It's not heavy at all. Some of the people that I've heard that are saying it's too heavy to carry around, I'm not sure. Maybe they need to get in the gym some more because this is really not heavy at all. It's super light. Um, that's it. I'm looking forward to playing with it and testing it out. Unfortunately, I don't even have the smart keyboard or the Apple Pencil yet. Not many people do. Those should be coming hopefully end of next week. Once I get those, I kind of get to have the full experience. So again, this is just Michael with Tech Heads unboxing the brand new Apple iPad Pro, and we'll have a lot more about this coming down the road. Until then, take it easy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.